Most people post day in the life vlogs or generic tips that nobody asked for, or they're posting podcasts that get 20 views and nobody actually wants to click on. I'm going to show you the exact 4-video Jumpstart framework that turns your channel from dead into a client machine that signs clients within 90 days. Let's get into it. So this is chapter 1. This is going to be your action videos, the free samples. So you're going to think of these first 2 videos like the free samples at a high-end steakhouse. You're not giving them the whole cow yet. You're giving them one perfect bite that proves you can actually cook. And what you need is to pick one specific leak in your client's business and then give them a plug for it. A spreadsheet, a script, a checklist. You got to use something like a lead magnet. For action videos, the first 2 videos of your Jumpstart are going to be 2 of those, just so that you can show the algorithm that you're solving problems, you're giving them one solution, and you're keeping viewers watching your videos by actually giving them a quick win. So in order for you to find like a micro problem for your audience or your niche, you need to look at your overall service. So like, let's say you're doing LinkedIn. One problem would be like profile setup. Another problem would be sending messages. So you want to make 2 videos that are framed off of those action ideas. So for instance, like profile could be like, your profile is shit and it's not closing you deals. Here's how you fix it, you know? Or like LinkedIn profile setup that made our client $367,000, something like that. And then for messages, you could be like, this is the LinkedIn message that's booked us 15 calls in the last 3 days or something like that. So an example of these would be something like how to write LinkedIn messages that actually get replies, the 3-step framework. So you would make that video, right? And then at the end of it, you would reference your actual framework that you're going to make. So like, here is the 3-step framework that I was talking about in the video. If you want to click that, go here, boom, give them something free, give them a quick win. Once they read it and they see that it's complicated, chances are they're going to want to work with you. How to turn your LinkedIn profile into a client signing machine, complete setup, the 4-video content system to sign high-ticket clients from post, full training. If you want us to handle this entire strategy for you, like scripting, editing, ideation, just click the link down below and book a call with us at Engine Social. So now we're going to be talking about the proof video. So this is going to be like your receipt. Now that they've tasted the food, they want to see the kitchen's health rating. This is your proof video. It's the receipt that proves your action videos aren't just theory. You're going to pick your best client win, the one with the holy shit numbers, and show the actual screenshots. This right here is pretty much like how you'd want to do it. I'm not showing like the client themselves. I'm not showing like every single metric. I'm not showing anything that could like go against what they want, because I do have an NDA. I can only show you guys like the specific numbers and exactly what it is. So, and for most of yours, you're probably going to want to blur out most of the information for it as well. So in November, when we weren't working with this client, he was getting 20,000 impressions per month. And then in December, when he started working with us, we tripled his impressions, or more than tripled it, to 97,000. And then in January, 2nd month working with us, we got him 590,000 impressions. And then to date now, in February, we've got him 9,053,046 impressions since he started working with us. This is a way that you could show proof in your videos. Just super easy, super simple. So in order to get those results for our client, what we had to do was take his generic videos, which were just him going out with some videographer or shooter. We came up with ideas that were actually going to pop out and engage his audience. So with that, we had to do like faster edits, a better hook that actually engages people and gives them a payoff for the end. And we had to like cut all the fat out of the video and shorten them so that all of the good stuff is like what you're seeing the whole time. Instead of like a 45-minute long video, we cut it down to like 10 minutes. And we just made them more like problem solving instead of just like generic tips and all that kind of stuff. If you have solid data and solid proof, they're going to want you to do the exact same thing for them. So an example of a proof video would be like how I got Eric 30 clients in 15 days with LinkedIn outreach. Boom. So it could be something like that. It could be like how this LinkedIn post booked me 10 calls, and then like steal this. Those are 2 examples you could use for yourself. If you did have a LinkedIn agency, or if you have your own agency, or you're a coach and you want to like take something, all you have to do is pretty much just make like here's how I got X in time frame with whatever platform or service that you're using. That's pretty much how you do a proof video. So chapter 3 is the training video, the GPS. The first 3 videos showed them a few turns. This video gives them the entire GPS map. This is your training video. You're zooming out and showing them the full 30,000 foot view of your system. You're laying out the whole framework on a digital whiteboard so they see you as the only logical guide. Here is an example of a 5-step training system. So something that you could use in your own videos, like if you wanted to take them step by step. So pretty much you're going to start with step 1, which is the foundation. You're going to have like identifying the core problems, setting the baseline expectations, and then explaining why it matters. The foundation of like what your service actually does. Step 2 is the setup. So gather the tools needed, prepare the environment, show the starting point. So this is when you're going to like have your screen share open. You're going to show them like every single thing they need to like actually get into the process, and then go ahead and execute it with step 3. And then that's going to be your execution. You're going to walk through the process, demonstrate each step live, and show common mistakes to avoid. So that's when you're going to actually do the work. And then step 4 is the optimization. You're going to refine the approach, add advanced techniques, and then scale the results. That's when you're going to kind of like level it up. So like they have everything good with execution. Now they just need to like turn it up to level 2. This is when they're going to come back to your video and watch it again. And then step 5 is the system. You're going to connect all the pieces, and then you're going to show the repeatable framework and explain how to maintain the results. So this is just going to wrap everything up and show them how to keep the system running without needing to come back to your video to see how it all works. So this is a structure that you would teach in your training video to show the full system. It's not going to be like exactly like this, but this is just an example that you guys could use in your own videos. So let's say you were a LinkedIn outreach agency. This is how you would do a training video. So you'd start off with like each of your services, right? So like you have profile setup, you have build your list, outreach sequence, content engine, book and close, and then show them like what they would get after if they do this. And it goes one by one, like you're showing them your entire method, showing them everything. So you're going to have your profile setup where you optimize headlines for your ICP, add social proof to featured section, write a results driven about section. And the foundation of that would be like to make them trust you instantly. And then you have your build your list, use sales navigator filters, target decision makers only, export 1,000 plus qualified leads. And then for your this is for targeting. So like this is how you find the right people. Next one is for engagement, how you start the conversation. And then authority, stay top of mind. And then conversion, turn conversations into clients. This system right here, like if you want me to flesh it out and make something for you specifically, if you're a LinkedIn outreach agency watching this and you want me to make you a training video, just click the link below and book a call with me. Let's say you wanted to do this for your own LinkedIn account or your own agency or something. Some examples of a training would be like the complete LinkedIn outreach method. But you'd put like your own spin on it. So like mine would be like the complete content to client method, or the complete YouTube client acquisition method, or whatever works for your actual service. The complete LinkedIn outreach method to book. And you're going to have your payoff. Oh, sorry guys. To book 30 calls in 10 days, something crazy. And then you put free training or complete walkthrough or exact strategy right in there. And this video would be like 10 minutes to 20 minutes, depending on how long you want to make it, how many different parts you have in your actual system. But yeah, this is like an example that you could use and something that people would actually click because it gives a desired outcome. It's simple. It's easy to follow, and it actually tells them what they're going to get when they click the training. If you want to skip all the hard work and have me do all this for you, just click the link down below and book a call.